Breaking news, Cowboys Nation. Hold on to your hats, because the Dallas front office just dropped a bombshell that's about to shake the NFL to its core. In a stunning move that nobody saw coming, America's team has pulled off the impossible. We're talking a game-changing acquisition that's got everyone from die-hard fans to rival GMs picking their jaws up off the floor. This isn't just your average off-season transaction. Folks, this is the kind of earth-shattering deal that could rewrite the entire script for the upcoming season. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We've got some absolutely explosive news that's rocking the football world, especially for all you Dallas Cowboys fans out there. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the latest official announcement that set the internet on fire and has everyone talking. This is the kind of news that could change the entire landscape of the upcoming season, so let's not waste any time and get right into it. As you all know, the Dallas Cowboys have been at the center of speculation and rumors for weeks now. Well, the wait is finally over, and the team has dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the NFL. The front office has just made an official statement that's going to have a massive impact on the team's future, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss a single detail of this game-changing announcement. Now, before we dive into the meat of this story, let's take a quick moment to appreciate just how much anticipation has been building up to this point. For months, we've been analyzing every tweet, every cryptic message from players, and every subtle hint dropped by the coaching staff. The rumor mill has been working overtime, and Cowboys fans everywhere have been on the edge of their seats, waiting for something big to happen. Well, folks, that day has finally arrived. The official announcement came straight from Jerry Jones himself, and let me tell you, it's a doozy. In a press conference that caught everyone off guard, Jones revealed that the Cowboys have made a blockbuster trade that's going to reshape their offense in ways we couldn't have imagined. Are you ready for this? The Dallas Cowboys have acquired none other than superstar wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins in a stunning move that's left the entire league speechless. That's right, you heard it here, DeAndre Hopkins, one of the most talented and reliable receivers in the game, is now donning the iconic star on his helmet. This is the kind of move that instantly elevates an already potent offense to potentially unstoppable levels. Just imagine Hopkins lining up alongside CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. Defenses across the league are going to have nightmares trying to contain this receiving corps. But let's break down what this means for the Cowboys in more detail. First and foremost, we're talking about a player who's been selected to the Pro Bowl 5 times and has been named First Team All-Pro 3 times. Hopkins brings a level of experience and skill that's going to be invaluable, especially for a team with championship aspirations like the Cowboys. One of the most exciting aspects of this trade is how it's going to open up the entire offense. With Hopkins demanding so much attention from opposing defenses, it's going to create more opportunities for Lamb to shine and for Gallup to bounce back from his recent struggles. And let's not forget about the impact this will have on the running game. Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard are going to be licking their chops at the prospect of facing lighter boxes, as defenses will be forced to respect the passing threat more than ever. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: what did the Cowboys have to give up to land a player of Hopkins' caliber? Well, that's where things get even more interesting. According to sources close to the team, the Cowboys managed to pull off this trade without giving up any first-round picks. Instead, they've parted with a package that includes a second-round pick in next year's draft, a third-round pick in 2025, and an undisclosed player. This is a masterclass in negotiation from the Cowboys front office. They've managed to acquire a game-changing talent without mortgaging their future. It's the kind of move that could set them up for success, not just this season, but for years to come. But the implications of this trade go beyond just the on-field product. This move sends a clear message to the rest of the league and to Cowboys fans everywhere. The team is all in on winning now. There's been a lot of talk in recent years about whether the Cowboys' window of opportunity was closing, but with this trade, they've blown that window wide open. It's not just about the talent Hopkins brings to the table, though that's certainly a huge part of it. It's about the statement this makes. The Cowboys are showing that they're willing to be aggressive, to take risks, and to do whatever it takes to bring another Lombardi trophy back to Dallas. This is the kind of move that energizes a fan base and puts the rest of the league on notice. Of course, with any big move like this, there are always questions and concerns to address. How will Hopkins fit into the Cowboys' offensive scheme? Will there be enough targets to go around to keep all of the team's playmakers happy? And perhaps most importantly, how will this affect Dak Prescott and his development as a quarterback? These are all valid questions, and they're ones that the coaching staff will need to address in the coming weeks and months. But from where I'm sitting, these are good problems to have. Having too much talent is a challenge that every team in the league would love to face. Speaking of Prescott, let's talk about what this means for him. This trade could be the key to unlocking his full potential as a quarterback. We've seen flashes of brilliance from Dak over the years, but with a weapon like Hopkins at his disposal, the sky's the limit. This could be the year that Prescott firmly establishes himself as one of the elite quarterbacks in the league. But it's not just about the offense. This move is going to have ripple effects throughout the entire team. The defense, for example, is going to benefit from having such a potent offense on their side. They'll likely be playing with more leads, which means more opportunities to pin their ears back and get after opposing quarterbacks. It's the kind of situation that could turn a good defense into a great one. Now, I know some of you might be wondering about the financial implications of this trade. How are the Cowboys going to fit Hopkins' contract under the salary cap? Well, according to reports, Hopkins has agreed to restructure his deal to make it more cap-friendly for Dallas. This is another testament to the front office's ability to make the impossible possible. It's worth noting that this move doesn't come without its risks. Hopkins is coming off a season where he missed significant time due to a suspension, and there are always concerns about how a player will adapt to a new team and a new system. But if there's one thing we know about Hopkins, it's that he's a consummate professional who has consistently performed at an elite level throughout his career. As we look ahead to the upcoming season, it's hard not to get excited about the possibilities. The NFC East has been one of the most competitive divisions in football in recent years. But with this move, the Cowboys may have just separated themselves from the pack. Teams like the Eagles, Giants, and Commanders are going to have their work cut out for them, trying to keep pace with this supercharged Dallas offense. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's still a lot of work to be done before the season kicks off. The team will need to integrate Hopkins into the offense, build chemistry between him and Prescott, and figure out how to maximize all of the weapons at their disposal. It's going to be a fascinating process to watch unfold, and you can bet that we'll be covering every step of it right here on this channel. So, what does this mean for you, the fans? Well, if you weren't already excited for the upcoming season, it's time to get hyped. This is the kind of move that can transform a franchise and create memories that last a lifetime. Whether you're planning to attend games at a TNT stadium or watching from home, you're in for a treat this season. As we wrap up this video, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this blockbuster trade? Are you excited to see Hopkins in a Cowboys uniform? How do you think this will impact the team's chances of making a deep playoff run? This is the kind of news that reminds us why we love football so much. The drama, the excitement, The potential for greatness, it's all right here, folks. The Dallas Cowboys have made a move that's going to be talked about for years to come, and we're lucky enough to be here to witness it. That's all for now, Cowboys Nation. Keep your eyes peeled for more updates as we get closer to training camp and the start of the season. This is just the beginning of what promises to be an unforgettable chapter in Cowboys history. Until next time, stay passionate, stay loud, and as always, go Cowboys!